Yo, stop scrolling, team. The book's messed up again. Today, I've got 3 strikeout props that are showing massive value, and one of these pitchers has gone under the strike line in 13 of his last 15 starts. That's not a trend, that's a pattern. And if you've been watching this channel lately, you already know we're looking for spots where the sportsbooks refuse to adjust. Just friendly reminder, sorry about yesterday. I did run out of time because I was traveling to get a video put up. But I did post in my winnable the free picks, and I did post the VIP picks in the VIP area. So, yesterday wasn't perfect. Free plays went 1-1. VIP plays went 1-1. But we're staying consistent and finding value every single day. And today, I think we have another opportunity to cash. Also, guys, the dollar weekend VIP promo is officially back. I ran it last weekend. We had a good turnout. Let's have a good turnout this weekend. A ton of you jumped in last weekend and asked me to run it back, so we're doing it again. So for just $1, you'll get full VIP access this weekend and see exactly how we attack these MLB and NBA boards every day. And don't forget, we got Game 7 tomorrow of the Thunder and Spurs on Saturday. So you're going to want to get access to those plays. So there's 2 ways to get it. Number 1 is the dollar promo. Number 2, hey, sign up for Novig. Send me a screenshot to tsk1016@gmail.com, and I will hook you up for free for 30 days. Because if you guys are new here, make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, because every single day I'm breaking down player props, trends, matchup edges, and the biggest mistakes the sports books are making. So before we jump into today's card, don't forget the 2 different promos. Novig's a really good promo right now, because if you haven't signed up yet, all you got to do is deposit $5, and they will give you $50 in Novig cash for free. And then just go ahead and use my code NIGHT10. Send me a screenshot to tsk1016@gmail.com, and I will hook you up with 30 days of VIP access free. That's right, 30 days completely free. The link is in the bio. All right, now let's attack today's card. So, going with play number 1. Let's start with Nick Martinez. And honestly, this is one of the easiest strikeout fades on the board. When I'm betting strikeout props, first thing I look at is recent form. Not the season-long numbers, not career numbers, just the recent form. Because sportsbooks are often slow to react. And Martinez has been absolutely crushing this under. Under in 9 of his last 10 starts. He's averaging, if you see here, only 3.6 strikeouts per game. He's failed to reach 5 strikeouts in nearly every recent outing. If you see here, you got 4-4, 3-4, 1. Now, let's ask ourselves a question. If a pitcher is averaging 3.6 strikeouts, why are we getting a line at 4.5? Because sportsbooks know casual bettors love the overs. People want to root for strikeouts. People remember the occasional 6 strikeout game, but they ignored the overall trend. The reality is, Martinez doesn't have elite swing and miss stuff. His strikeout percentage sits well below many of the league's top strikeout arms. He's a contact-oriented pitcher, and that creates a huge advantage for us. Now, let's look at the Angels matchup. The Angels aren't a lineup that consistently hands out strikeouts. They force pitchers into long counts. They make contact. And when you're betting strikeout unders, that's exactly what you want. The path to losing this bet is Martinez suddenly becomes a dominant strikeout pitcher overnight. And I am not buying that. So give me Nick Martinez under 4.5 Ks. All right, quick question, guys, for everybody watching. What's your favorite bet tonight? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and if you're telling today's game, type telling below. Let's see who's riding with us tonight. All right, moving on to Atlanta here. Grant Holmes under 5.5 strikeouts. This is another spot where the books are pricing based on upside instead of reality. Let's start with his recent numbers. He's been under in 8 of his last 10 starts, averaging about 4.8 strikeouts per game. He's only cleared this line twice during that stretch. So, right away, we're looking at an 80% hit rate. That's significant. But what really jumped off the page to me is his workload. Most nights, he's giving you around, he's giving you around 5 innings. That's critical when we're talking strikeouts. Strikeouts require opportunity. Opportunity requires innings. Less innings equals fewer chances. Now, let's break down his arsenal. Holmes relies heavily on generating weak contact. His sliders get some swings and misses, but he's not a true strikeout specialist. That's why we continue to see games finish with 4 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, 4 strikeouts, 5 strikeouts, over and over again. The books here are asking for 6. History says he's much closer to 4 or 5. And that's exactly where I think he lands again tonight. So give me Grant Holmes under 5.5 Ks. All right. By the way, team, let's set a goal. So if this video gets 10 likes, I will drop a bonus play for Saturday's massive NBA Game 7, Thunder versus Spurs. And trust me, I've already started digging into that board. So if you want an extra free play for Game 7, make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe down below because that only takes a second. All right. Going on to play number 3, we got Carlos Rodon under 6.5 strikeouts. Now, let's get to my favorite play on the board. Carlos Rodon under 6.5 strikeouts. And this is where perception becomes your biggest advantage. Because when most bettors hear Carlos Rodon, they immediately think strikeout pitcher. And historically, they'd be right. But we're not betting historical numbers here, folks. We're betting today's number. And today's version of Rodon has not been clearing this line consistently. Let's look at the data. So he's been under in 13 of his last 15 starts. He's averaging about 4.8 strikeouts per game. He's failed to reach 7 strikeouts in the majority of recent outings. Think about that. The books need 7 strikeouts. He's averaging under 5. That's a massive difference. Nearly 2 strikeouts per game below the posted line. That's enormous value. Now, let's dig a little bit deeper. One thing I love doing when betting strikeout props is comparing the average to the posted lines. Rodon's average, 5.1. His median is 5.5. His posted line is 6.5. Difference is about 1.5 strikeouts. That's one of the biggest gaps you'll find on today's board. Now, let's talk the matchup. The Athletics have quietly improved their approach. They're putting balls into play, they're extending at-bats, and they're making pitchers work. Those are all things we love when betting strikeout unders. So, the public sees Yankees. The public sees Rodon. The public sees strikeouts. The data sees something completely different. So, looking at the data, it kind of sees another 4 to 6 strikeout performance. That's why this is my favorite play today. So go ahead and give me Carlos Rodon under 6.5 Ks. All right, if you guys made it this far, you guys are real ones. So I want to know, which prop is your favorite? We got Nick Martinez under 4.5 strikeouts. We got Grant Holmes under 5.5 strikeouts. You got Carlos Rodon under 6.5 strikeouts. Drop number one, number 2, or number 3 in the comments. And remember, guys, if you guys get me 10 likes, this will equal a bonus play for the Thunder versus Spurs. Game 7 play tomorrow. So, today's card, once again, you got the under 4.5 strikeouts for Nick Martinez, Grant Holmes under 5.5 strikeouts, Carlos Rodon under 6.5 strikeouts. You can either do them in singles or you can just create that as a parlay, which will give you a little more money. Alrighty, if you guys have enjoyed today's breakdown, make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and don't forget, I got a bunch of stuff going on for the weekend here. I got the $1 Weekend VIP promo is live. It'll be under the Weekend 3-day. Sign up for my winnable. At least sign up for the free picks. That way it gives you the picks when, for some odd reason, there's a chance I do not have time to do a video. And then Novik sign up promo. You'll deposit $5, get $50 free. Kick me a screenshot, and I'll give you 30 days of VIP access free. All right, so let's cash these tickets tonight and get ready for an incredible weekend of MLB and Game 7 NBA action, so we see who goes on to meet those New York Knicks. All right, this is Knight's Picks, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Good luck to each and every one of you tonight.